You're watching 7/5 on APS TV. Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko announced on Monday he is putting in place, on instructions from the President of the Republic, a national recovery plan for Casamance, whose ambition is to revive the regions of Ziguinchor, Sédhiou, and Kolda to the south. He was speaking at the end of an interministerial meeting on support for displaced people who have returned to Casamance, referring to populations who left their land to flee insecurity at the height of the Casamance rebellion in the early 1980s. A provisional list of 41 parties, coalitions of parties, and independent entities are expected to take part in the early legislative elections scheduled on November 17, had made public the Directorate of the General Elections. On the occasion of the start of the school year, the Minister of Education, Mustafa Mamba Girassi, visited several educational establishments on Monday. During his visits, he was able to observe the opening of classes under auspicious circumstances in the visited establishment and throughout the national territory. He also announced the effectiveness of the introduction of English and national languages. The Minister of Energy, Oils and Mine, Biram Souleye Diop, chaired the inauguration ceremony of the new 30 kV substation on Thursday in Saint Louis. This project, co-financed by German Development Corporation and commissioned by KfW, has a total value of 24 billion francs CFA for the first phase, including 5.8 billion francs CFA for Saint Louis. The Minister of Infrastructure, Land and Air Transport, Malik Njai, launched the concomitant circulation of mining trains on October 7 at Diamniadio Station, an act which marks the culmination of a long process which will make it possible to optimize the transport of goods and passengers on the rail corridor between Dakar and Sébikotane. The shortfall is estimated between 7 and 6 billion francs CFA per year, which means 3 billion for GCO and 3.6 billion for ICS. The first phase of the Port of Ndayan will be delivered at the end of December 2027. Work on the maritime port of Ndayan will begin shortly, announced the concessionaire of Dubai Port World. According to the defined schedule, the work on the container terminal should last 4 years. Technical partners, including DP World and site partners, were all present at the meeting. A national solidarity campaign for the benefit of war, wounded, and disabled soldiers will be officially launched on Saturday. The ceremony will be chaired by Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko. And on October 14, the head of state, Bassirou Diomaye Faye, will chair the presentation ceremony of the new public policy framework. And this marks the end of the episode. I will propose you now the view of the week.